I knew you'd come. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome, new viewers. My name is Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with another NBA main slate. So we don't know how long they're going to be four gamers. They may be down to 3 or 2 games coming up, which I honestly I don't mind. The smaller the slate, the better for me. I win more on the smaller slates, but we'll play what we got, right? Um, if you guys listened to my advice yesterday, you should have won bigly. You should have won bigly. What I tell you about these bounce back players, right? Was it CJ time? Right? Was it? Excuse me. Oh, whew, my wife's cooking. Oh my goodness. Um, who else went off? Melo, right? We talked about Melo, CJ. Um, who else? LeBron being the top stud, right? Um, yeah, it was just amazing. And then the low ownership on CJ is what made me giggle because I just knew it. I had that gut feeling, and then I knew, it is what it is. But I got a 338 on FanDuel. No, sorry, 388, 388. So takedowns, baby, takedowns. But as I stated, I can't show my lineups anymore because you got the DraftKings police out there. FanDuel, I don't think they care, but I don't want to risk it. So, but yeah, you just have to take my word for it now. But just ask my members. They post on Twitter and stuff. So with all that out of the way, so big news is if Luka's going to play or not, right? That's the only chance I think we have at value. If Luka plays, there's no real value on this slate. So don't you dare be sour because we will figure it out. And you know what night it is? That's right. I got my sidekick, Schroeder Skywalker here. He's here. Normally he's known for his home run calls, guys, but it's time to pick the winner. Without further ado, Schroeder's going to click on the mouse, and we're going to see who wins the free $25 PayPal. Now, to qualify, all you had to do was subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, thumbs down, and the specific comment. If you didn't answer the specific comment, then you were disqualified. But we're going to find out right now. All right, Schroeder, go ahead and click on it. All right, you ready? Drum roll, please. Okay. All right, it's downloading them. And here we go. Who's it going to be, Schroeder? Who's it going to be? Who's the winner? Drum roll. Drum roll. Winner is Kobe the Black Mamba. He commented, yo, Skywalker, just checking up for the first time. Love the content and love how authentic you are. But you damn well can't get 5 Brooklyn players. Kobe the Black Mamba, you are the winner. A free $25 PayPal sponsored by Schroeder and myself. Hit me up on Twitter. If you ain't got a Twitter, then welcome to catch up with the times, will you? Or get at me email, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. Congratulations, Kobe, the Black Mamba. We're going to do it again, guys, so don't you dare be sour. If you didn't win this time, we're going to do it again this next Saturday, okay? Because this is just fun. I feel like Bob Barker or one of these game show hosts, but congratulations, man. If you didn't win, don't you dare be sour because we got more stuff coming up, all right? Maybe I'll do a free membership and a free month membership and $25 for the next one. How's that sound? All right, so we'll do for the MLB videos, we'll do free $25. For the NBA videos, we'll do a free month to the DFS Club. All right, $25 value anyway. So with that said, let's get into it. So yeah, so if Luke is out, lots of value. If he's in, then we'll figure it out. All right, we will figure this damn thing out because that's just what we do. So let's get into point guard. And if you want to know how to join the club, guys, it's www.dfsclub.com. Let me run it down real quick. The Daily Fantasy Sports Powerhouse. Today it was crazy with MMA. I was going to win the whole damn thing until that last fight. I bet on the favorite, not bet, but got him in my lineup and lost by a split decision. So that close, ladies and gentlemen. But between that, we had NASCAR today, we had MLB, we had NBA. It's just always a marathon. So if you're bored, come join the club, man. I mean, it's what a way to spend the day when you're locked up inside, right? You get KBO, NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, guys, college sports. Click the join now button. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS, and pick your plans. Again, we are the cheapest in the business. What are you doing here, right? Say, Skywalker, you're crazy for charging this little price for every single sport. I'm like, it ain't about the money. It's about creating a 1,000-member community. Just getting the biggest community. I want to put all those other frauds out of business. That is my goal, and I'm hell-bent on that goal. All right? So you know I'm the real one. I keep it real, and everybody in this community is my family. And just to follow up on that, the prayer I said yesterday, I'm happy to learn that the member we prayed for, his sister did come home from the hospital, and she's okay. So, power of prayer, everybody. That's what's up. All right, so point guard. So, ain't no damn way I'm paying 9.5 for Donovan Spider Mitchell. I love him. Don't get me wrong, but with Mike Conley back, that makes no damn sense. Hey, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. I love quoting 50 Cent on that. Karis LeVert, 8-2. I'm going to keep playing him because here's what's going on with him. His shots are not falling, and he's still managing to get 30, almost 50 fantasy points a game. Just imagine if those shots are falling, right? This is the game. I think this is the game. Hopefully his ownership is still low at 8-2. His shots are falling, ladies and gentlemen. You can get a 60, dare I say 70 fantasy point game out of him. So it's do or die for Brooklyn. So we'll see what happens. Get Karis LeVert in there at 8-2. Kyle Lowry's coming off of 2 strong 40-point games. I think he'll have a floor game. So I'm going to pass on that. Fred VanVleet, never pass. I never pass on Fred VanVleet. So between Kyle Lowry and VanVleet, I'm taking VanVleet. 40 points a game, 50 points a game. It don't matter. 40, 49, 60 fantasy points in his last 3. You know what? I could say hopefully it don't blow out, but even if it does, so what? I think it'd be Brooklyn's last game anyway. But we'll see what happens. Even with the blowouts, I mean, everyone's getting their minutes, most of their minutes. So get them in there. You guys, I recommended Kemba last time. He got you 47 fantasy points, but he was cheaper than 6'9". 6'9", possible blowouts. They could sweep Philly with this win, so I don't know. I'll let others chase that. I just think it's a ownership call. I think he'll be chalk. So at 6'9", Kemba chalk, I'm going to pass. Jamal Murray, 6'8". No, he's just not consistent enough for 6'8". However, Mike Conley, 6'3". Let's go. Let's go. He only played 24 minutes, got 39 fantasy points. He wasn't injured. He wasn't hurt. He's just a new daddy. You got a little baby girl at home. So I've noticed with the athletes, too, once they have a little baby, they come back and play, they go off, right? They have this new found, love in their life, and they just go off. Mike Conley is going to break the slate tomorrow at 6'3", guys. Get him in there. And congratulations to him and his wife. Next up, Sweet Lou is still under 6K, coming off a floor game. So you know what that means, right? We talked about this yesterday. Sweet Lou's going to get 30 or more fantasy points, guys. 30-point club at 5'9". Get him in there. Sweet Lou. Next up, my favorite value. Obviously, I love TLC, right? Who doesn't love TLC? Who doesn't love their greatest hits? But Tyler Johnson is the truth, guys. This kid knows how to ball. I mean, even with the Suns, I was like, why don't they play this kid? He's getting his shot now, and if it wasn't for the blowout, if it wasn't for him getting in foul trouble, you would have easily gone for 40 or more fantasy points. So I love Tyler Johnson at 4'6". Get him in there. All right, Trey Burke, if Luka Doncic is out. 4-1. He'll play probably 30 to 40 minutes. I don't think they'll run a large rotation at guard because I know this coach loves to mess with us and play God knows who at guard, but I don't think he's going to mess around in the playoffs. I hope not, but you never know with this damn coach. So right now it's looking like Trey Burke would probably be the top option at 4-1. Get him in there. Monty for a cheap play. Coming off a 6-point fantasy game, right? You know Monty's going to get 20, 25, maybe 30 fantasy points at 3-9 this game. Comes off the bench, but still, you know, as long as the game stays close, he should get almost 30 minutes. He'll probably get about almost 30 fantasy points. 30-point club, yo. I don't punt. I didn't punt today. Actually, on the oh my God. So I missed cashing on the late slate by 2 points. But guess what I did? I put in Rondo, right? Because they said he was going to play. Put in Rondo, went out to go wash the car, thought all was well, came back, read, and there's an O next to him. Then they say he's not going to play. So I missed by 2 points, and that's with a 0. So I don't like punt plays. I don't believe in them. So I would say Monty Morris is a punt play, but 30-point club, guys, get him in there. All right. Chioza had a good game, but I'm not going to chase it. He did get 22 minutes. He's just so inconsistent. Deleon Wright should get an uptick in minutes too if Luka Doncic is out. He's solid too. He's a solid kid right here at 3.5. If Luka's out, get yourself some Deleon. Not wrong, but right. Let's go. Let's go to shooting guard. All right, so Jaylen Brown at 7.3 is tempting because he's had 2 down games, right? I say, what the hell? I say he's gonna bounce back, get one of the 50-point games, guys. 7.3, Jaylen Brown. I'd probably go him over Kemba with no Gordon Hayward. I think just Jaylen Brown's is more secure, and I think he'll be a lot less owned than Kemba. So get him in there. Tim Hardaway Jr., if Luka's out at 5.7, that's the only way I play him at 5.7. I mean, if Luka's in, there ain't no damn way I'm playing Tim Hardaway at 5.7. No. Coming off a good game, he's just shooting dependent, guys. So get him in there at 5.7 if Luka is out. Josh Richardson, next up at 5.2. 30-point club. He played 41 minutes last game, guys. 41 freaking minutes. It didn't matter, blowout or not. Josh Richardson got to play. I don't see why that's going to change. Usage rate's 20, 23, 24%, which is actually really good. So Josh Richardson at 5.2, 30-point club at least right here. Get him in there. Seth Curry, if Luka is out. You see all these if Luka is out? So if Luka's in, you can forget all this value. It's all out the window. But he's 4.6, right? Maybe, even if Luka's out. Another one that's scoring dependent. He is not nearly as good as his brother. I don't know what happened there, but his brother got all the talent. But, yeah, I'd have to think about that. I have to see what ownership's like. That all depends on ownership here. Next up, Garrett Jedi Temple's going to have a bounce-back game at 5.1. Get him in there. He's going to bounce back. He gets 35 minutes a game, ladies and gentlemen. Him and Tyler Johnson, yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's go to small forward. It's not treat time yet. Shorter's already ready for his salmon treats. All right, so always my favorite spend-up option when he's on the slate is Kawhi Leonard, guys, at 9.8. Okay, shit. You guys hear that? He wants up here, and then he'll jump right down. So Kawhi Leonard, guys, 9.8. I don't care. 65, 54, 60 fantasy points. He loves the postseason, right? He's clutch. He doesn't have a floor game. He just doesn't. He's under 10K. He'll get you just as much, if not more, than anybody else on this slate. I'm talking about even Porzingis with no Luka. I'm talking about Jokic. I'm talking about all those guys. Kawhi Leonard, number 1 pay-up spot for me, always for this playoff season. Get him in there at 9.8. Especially if all that Dallas value is available, guys. Come on now. Next up, Jason Tatum. I think he's going to bounce back off a floor game. You got the floor game out the way. 9K. Yeah, I see a bounce back here. If Boston's going to sweep them, it's going to go through Tatum. It's going to go through Jaylen Brown. Get him in there at 9K. Not so much Kemba. Next up, again, Marcus Morris, guys. 30-point club. 5'4". This man should be about 6.5K. Consistently, every single game of the playoffs, 30 or more fantasy points, guys. I can't make this up. And he's always low ownership. Marcus Morris, guys. Get him in there. One of the Morris twins. Next up, OG Anunoby. Hey, if he always gets a start, you never know with OG, right? Is he 30-point club? Not yet, but he's getting there. He's ready, though. I mean, like, it's one of these gut feelings. My gut feeling yesterday was CJ McCollum, right? He got a 50-burger. Today, my gut feeling is OG Anunoby, guys. He might have one of those breakout games. Yeah, I think so. OG Anunoby at 4.5. Get him in there. Then we got one of my favorite players here, Dorian Finney-Smith. That's just a sick-ass name. I'm sorry. 4.5. If Luka's out, get him in there, guys. He's already playing 30 minutes a game. He'll just get more shots than usual. Let's see. Then we got my man right here. TLC is now 5K. Imagine if TLC wasn't having a poor shooting game, right? He's had 2 down games, 2 floor games. He's going to bust out one of the 40, 45 fantasy points right here, guys. TLC, hopefully that drives down the ownership because, hey, if there's no value tomorrow, we ain't too proud to beg. We won't go chasing waterfalls. And what about your friends? You know what I'm saying? We're going to get some TLC in our lineups at 5K. We don't want no scrubs. All right, next up, Royce O'Neal's always just a plug-in for me. 20 fantasy points last game. Had a floor game, right? Royce O'Neal's hit and miss. Miss, hit, miss. So guess what? Hit. He's only 4K, guys. He's just clutch for his price. For 4K, get yourself some Royce O'Neal. Larry Shamet, that Shamet, sound like a goddamn Muppet. Don't play him. That would, yeah. Even if he gets a start, don't fall for it. And don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. I know, I watch too much wrestling. It's sickening. I actually proposed to my wife at WrestleMania in 2018 when it was here in San Francisco, or actually San Jose. So yeah, I had 1,000 people chanting, yes, yes, yes. If you guys dig through my videos, type in marriage proposal or however you want to find it, it's in there. You can check it out. It was pretty nuts. Okay, so back to work here. No more story time. Michael Porter Smith, I'm gonna pass. Al Horford, hell fucking no. He's god awful. He may I say he's worse than Kemba. And they want 6'2" for him? No. Nah. We don't want no scrubs. Let's see. Jeremy Grant coming off of 2 bad games, right? He comes off the bench, but he plays 30 minutes if the game is close. If it's a blowout, you can forget it, right? If it's close, Jeremy Grant's in play for me, definitely. But you don't know if it's going to be close after a lock. But I'm always assuming it's going to be a close game. If it blows out, it blows out. There's nothing you can do about it, right? I just love the price tag too much, guys. For someone that's going to get 30 minutes in a close game, Jeremy Grant, get him in there at 4.3. All right, so let's go to center. Ah, shit. You know what I forgot to do? I apologize. Was shout out the FanDuel prices. But if you play FanDuel, just go over there and see what the price. Just check the price. So we'll do it for center. Joel Embiid, 10K. Same price on FanDuel. Whenever Joel Embiid's under 11K, you know, it's an easy plug-in if you got the salary. 50 burgers, that's what he does. Mid-50s, you know, that's all. But if he has a really good game, he could get 60 or 70. So it's do or die for Philly. And if they're going to they need to go through Joel Embiid. So I could see myself pairing him up with good old Kawhi Leonard, right? I think that's probably my plan as of tonight. I could change tomorrow morning, but Joel Embiid, don't play. Get him in there. Next up, Sammy Jokic, 9.3, had a shit game, got 32 fantasy points. He's always highly owned. It doesn't matter what he does. People are just fanboys of this guy. I don't get it, but if you're a fan, go ahead at 9.3. I'm going to go either Porzingis or Joel Embiid. Porzingis would be uber chalk, though, at 9.2. If Luka's out, he will be super chalky. As you can see, Luka left last game, so he got 38 minutes, 57 fantasy points, right? At 9.2. They priced him up. So, is it going to be Porzingis time or Embiid time? Maybe you don't have enough salary for Embiid, but you can fit Porzingis, not a bad play. At all. If Luka plays, though, nah. Rudy Gobert, the Bear. So, he's just a safe play, right? 30, he'll get between 40 to 45 fantasy points every single game. Every single game. He's known for his blocks, his steals, right? He's never going to get 50 points, something like that. He gets all his fantasy points just for his defense. So get yourself the Bear, Rudy Gobert, in there at 7.8. Serge Ibaka, no. Jarrett Allen's too much for me now, 7.4. It's not really value. Zubats is, though. 4.4. What I tell y'all, it was just a bad game, right? 8 fantasy points, came back, got 25. Not bad for a 4K player, right? I wouldn't blame you if you went back to the well here. He'll get probably, if it's close, probably almost 30 minutes a game. On Trizzle, my Nizzle still trying to figure it out. So until he does, feel comfortable rolling out some Zubats. And that's it, guys. So we went over 26 watch players. It's plain and simple. If Luka plays, you just stick to the course, right? Play the guys, the mid-range guys you know. Probably a balanced approach. Get one stud in and then some, some good 4K guys I gave you in there. And then, but if Luka's out, roll out with that Dallas. It's just which Dallas value you're going to roll out, right? You got Dallas value and Brooklyn value. So plenty of value, guys. I was trying to think of another TLC reference. All right. So don't forget, guys, www.dfsclub.com. Come join the family. God dang it. We'd love to have you, honestly. We're just growing by the day. God bless you guys. God bless the club. What a day. NASCAR. Fucking every sport today. Saturdays are just insane for me. As you can see, I'm wiped out, but like I always say, I love what I do. And shout out to you guys for tuning in. And shout out to the winner, Kobe the Black Mamba. Hit me up. I got you, cuz. I got you. All right. So with that said, draft dashboard. Almost forgot. $1 for 30 days, guys. This is the tool I use for all my videos. You get access to all my saved lineups, all my watch players, the position optimizer, which we just went through, and the NBA cheat sheet, because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value, guys. This is Draft Dashboard. I call it the truth. $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. So for the drawing, almost forgot, right? So this week's drawing. So for NBA, like I said, it's going to be this week we'll do a free month membership to the DFS Club. In the comments below, what is your favorite TLC quote? All right? What is your favorite TLC? This might be the last video we get to do it. So what is your favorite TLC quote? Put it in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and you're entered in the drawing. We'll draw it again this Saturday. You'll get a 1 month free for the DFS Club, guys. You know what it is. So let's say a prayer. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your pets. God bless your friends. God bless your neighbors if you like them. Yo, when we go one, we go all. God bless you guys for watching, for just making my channel grow and grow and grow. I couldn't believe the views on this and MLB, right? Unbelievable. I'm just so humbled. So humbled. From the bottom of my heart, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Before I get all emotional here, take care, guys.